So in this session, we'll cover dashboard, which is the most important part. So dashboard is not like a topic like VLOOKUP or pivot or conditional formatting or data validation kind of thing. So you can say simply dashboard means this is the mixture of all, because you are presenting something, then you have to just take help from conditional formatting, VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, everything you have to apply. So it's all depend upon your requirement. What is the data type, which kind of data type, and then how you can present, what is your like level of presentation. So this is all based on presentation. So dashboard is very important. For dashboard, we have required three sheets. First sheet we can say that is data sheet. So suppose you have 10 or 12 data, or maybe 15 or 15,000 or 15 lakhs, no matter. The point is the concept, how we can retrieve data, how we can present data. So suppose if you are going to just create a dashboard, so first of all you have to understand your data, and then requirement, and then implementations there. So data is very simple. We have a group of employee, their employee ID is there, their name is there, and we have quarterly performance score is there. Suppose we have quarterly performance score is there. So on this, if you are going to just create a dashboard on this, so what we need two three things. First of all, we need data, so data is there. Second, just take a extra sheet for calculation kind of thing. This is the reserve sheet. If we require, we can use. If don't, we can't. The most important sheet is dashboard, where we have to present. So we have three sheets. One is data sheet and another is dashboard sheet. Apart from this, if you require, you can use calculate sheet or calculation sheets. Now, point is, if you hello, yes, okay. So point is, if you are going to create dashboard, first of all, just think on the zoom part. So here is zoom level is 100%. So if you are writing something, if you are writing any name, so this is very small in size, and that is why if you are creating dashboard, first of all you should just increase the zoom level up to 150, 60, 70, in between 150 to 200, because that should be, or dashboard should be visible. Now the first thing is, first of all, just create a range where you want to just create dashboard. So we are defining a range. Range means we will start dashboard from here and we will ends with this. So just create a outline, first part. Second, for any dashboard there should be a very good heading. That is why what we are going to do, just select your first row and thus just merge and center, and just increase the height of this particular cell. Now this is the cell where we will put a very good heading here. It's all depend upon what kind of dashboard we are creating. So this is the cell, or you can say range, which is merged now. So this is the area where we will put very good heading here. Apart from this, this is the area where we have to just create very dynamic kind of dashboard, so we can present this simple data into dynamic form. So anybody can, from the higher management people, or if you have a very good client in front of you but they are technically not sound, but you can present your data and you can impress your data, you can impress your proposal in the form of dashboard. So now first thing is, if I want this heading should be here and dynamically, so if you just copy this and paste this, we can get the heading from here and here. But this is not dynamic, because sometime if you change the name of the heading, or suppose I am doing here, I am just putting here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday kind of thing. So we are changing their heading, so you can't see there is any change in your dashboard. So that should be, this should be dynamic. For dynamic, we have very good option, we have very easy option. Just use equal to sign, go to the dashboard and just click here. So this is very simple and very dynamic. How? See, if you just jump to the data and you are changing your heading from Sunday, Monday to Q1, Q2, if you are changing in the data, you can see the reflection on the dashboard sheet. So this is dynamic now. Dynamic means if you change any name or data or value or heading, anything, you will get change heading or change data. Okay, now my need is, if I put here 1, and my question is how we can just retrieve data from data sheet to here. Means if I'm putting here 1, so I want first employee ID. If I'm putting 5, I need, or I want fifth employee ID. Fifth employee ID means this should be there. So for this, just remember your index function. So index, index is a function. Under this there is a array. Array means what? Array means data. That means you can retrieve your data from this range. So this is the first step. And then you need row number. So I'm just putting 1 here, and column number. We have selected just one column, that is column number is 1. See the effect here. So in this case, if you are putting 1 in the place of row number, so you will get the first row data. So same way, if I am putting here 5, so we will get the fifth data. If you put 7, you will get 7th data. So what we can do is just delete this 7 or 2 or 1 and connect with this cell, because we are going to create dynamic dashboard. So now if you put here 1, so you will get the first data. If you put 5, you will get the 7th data. If you put 10, you will get the 10th data. So is this clear? अभी तक इतना क्लियर हो गया कि हम एक सेल से हमने पूरा कंट्रोल बना लिया है यहाँ पे कि हम इस डेटा को रिट्रीव कर सकते हैं, ठीक है। सो नाउ जी 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 बिल्कुल। सो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज जस्ट सिंपली यू हैव टू अप्लाई इंडेक्स फंक्शन, जिसके लिए हमने काफी अच्छे से ट्रेनिंग लिया था, इंडेक्स मैच, इंडेक्स विद डबल मैच, वी लुकअप काइंड ऑफ थिंग। सो दैट इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर डैशबोर्ड ऑल्सो। ऐसे भी नॉर्मली वी लुकअप, एच लुकअप, इंडेक्स मैच का यूज होता है, सिंपल है। सो देर इज ए इंडेक्स फंक्शन, अंडर इंडेक्स यू नीड एरे, एरे मीन्स डेटा, तो हमारा डेटा यहाँ पे है। सो वी आर सेलेक्टिंग द रेंज एंड यू हैव टू पुट F4 function because F4 short keys, so you can freeze it. After this you need row number, so I am just putting one row number and column number 1. So in this data we have multiple row number but only one column number. So data is fixed, column is fixed, so you have to play with just row number. If you will put 1 in the row section, so you will get the first row data. If you put here 7, you will get the 7th data. If you put 10, so you will get the 10th data. For that, what I want is कि we can control this from this. So just delete this 10 and connect with this cell A2. So what we will get, if we put 1 here, so you will get the first data here. If you put 5, you will get the 5th data. So this is the first, this is the remote control of complete dashboard. So we can control everything from here now, no matter how many data you have, either 10 or 10,000 or 10 lakhs, because you can pull data, whatever data you have. You don't have to worry about that, because you can just put your data number or row number, you will get the data. This is the first step. After this, now my challenge is how we can get data of this employee ID. That means you want their name, their quarterly performance. So if you put 1, so I want the complete detail of this person. If you put 3, so you want the complete details on this. So how we can put? Can you, any of you can help me?
Can you use the column?
How? That means you index.
Yes. Index.
So see, we have not only one or two options, we have so many options, so many functions and formula there, so we can get the data. So we have VLOOKUP with column function, we have VLOOKUP with match function, we have index with double match function. So we have so many ways to retrieve data on the basis of this. How? Just I am putting here simple VLOOKUP. So you have to put, this is the lookup function, and your table array means your table array is this. Whatever you have data, just select the data and freeze it. And then there is a column function. I guess you have idea on column. So we have to put B1, that means second column. From second column you are going to retrieve data, and the real match is, exact match is 0. So in this case, if you drag it right, so definitely you will get the data from there. So my question is, if I am putting here 1, so you will get the data employee ID of 1. And after that, on the basis of VLOOKUP column, VLOOKUP match or index with double match, we have several methods to get this data on the basis of this. So now your most important part is done. because you can control your data from here now. So if you want ninth row, ninth data, you will get the data. If you want fifth, you will get the data. If you put 1, you will get the data. So this is the most important part of the dashboard, because you are just getting it dynamically. Just we have one single control. Just put here your control and your requirement, you will get the data. So now point is everything is okay now. So now we are planning to do some heading. So if you can just put a heading like performance report for the financial year 2021-2022 2020 of simple Ranjit. See, your background is dark, so you can use light text. Just increase the size of the font. If you want to change the font, it's all depend upon your choice. This is just formatting kind of thing, so you can use your say this is very good font here. So we have now, can you tell me what is the problem with this heading? Problem is name. If you are talking about this data, this is perfect heading. Performance report for the financial year 2020 of Ranjit. But if you change here the position, so now data is for Brajesh and heading is for Ranjit. So what you want? Dynamic range. So just remember concatenate function. So what we can do is just apply equal to, under inverted comma you have to put the fixed thing here, first part. This is the fixed thing. Performance report for the financial year 2021-2022 of, and then use and then select this. So see that change. If you put here 3, so you are getting data of Rohit and heading is dynamic now. But last time what you can do is, because your heading is in capital and your data is in maybe small or capital or proper, so you have to use upper function here. So now your heading is ready. So if you put here 1, you will get the first data, 2 second data, 3 third data, 4 fourth data, something like that. So I guess this is okay now. I hope almost everything is okay. सब क्लियर है? ठीक है. सो हमने इतना तो कर ही लिया कि अब हमारे पास डेटा की कोई लिमिट नहीं है कि वो 10 डेटा रहे या 10,000 रहे या 10 लाख रहे, बिकॉज दिस इज कंप्लीटली डायनेमिक. Completely dynamic means you can put 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, you can get the data. अच्छा, ये सबसे बड़ा पार्ट था हमारा डैशबोर्ड का. नाउ पॉइंट इज कि इसको प्रेजेंटेबल बनाने के लिए हम थोड़ा, कभी भी जब आप डैशबोर्ड यूज करेंगे तो द सेकेंड इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज चार्ट. चार्ट का हम लोग जरूर यूज करते हैं डैशबोर्ड में. So what we can do is just leave it the employee ID. You can just select your data with from the name to their performance, quarterly performance. So this is your data. So select this data, go for insert and take a any column chart or pie chart or something like that. So I am just taking a column chart. Apart from column chart, again once again I am selecting the same, go to insert, this time line chart. So I am just taking a line chart here, and again this time I am taking a pie chart. So we have taken 3 charts here. So what we can do is just we have to arrange this chart in this way. Just select first chart, put here, and just arrange this chart under this boundary or outline. See, we have very good heading with the name here. We have name here, so we don't require this heading or this chart title. So just delete it, so you will get bigger size. The same way you have to put the second chart, just adjust the size, delete name. The same way we have to put same thing. So this is very easy part. This is actually dash chart part, so this is very easy. Same way you have to just delete the chart title, so you will get bigger in size. Now point is which color you want to put. So just click here, and you are very much aware, if you have less time you can use chart design, if you have time you can format. So I am taking this, in the second I am putting this, in third I am putting this. So in 3 seconds we can just format the chart. If you want more formatting, what you can do is just select chart, go to the format, and this time we can use chart effect. That means especially shape effect, because we have a shape. So go to previous, there are several effects here, so you can present your data with very presentable or dynamic mode. So you can use, or you can take any of the effect from here, so you can present your data with very good effect here also. So now see, this is not applicable, this is not applicable for this chart. So you have to change your shape again from this. This is not applicable, this is not applicable, this is not applicable, this is again not applicable. None of the preset effect is not applicable for this. So just click none. Just select once again. I am trying some other, not applicable, no. Yes, we can take this. See, now this is pretty much visible and presentable. How? If you put 1, so you will get the data first. On the basis of data you can see their effects. If you put 3, so you can get here, you can put data level also. Just right click there is a add data level, so you can see the data percentage or data value here. The same way we can put data level here with different color, so data level is there. Here again you can put data level with bold, so this is pretty much good. So we, if you want to change, you can change, or if you want to stay with white color, so you can take white color. Yes, now, so now you can see the effect. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, anything. So my question is it okay जितना अभी हमने किया है? Any of you, if you are thinking, Anuj, I guess this is very easy, na? So now you can see the difference. If you sit with your boss and you are presenting your teammates' performance with this data, and if you are presenting the same data with this presentation, so you can see, you can just analyze how this is very much presentable and very much good. So anybody can understand, easily understand, without any data he can understand the quarterly performance on the basis of anything. So this is pretty much presentable, much better than the raw data. This is the raw data and this is the dashboard. So this is the importance of dashboard.
Doctor sir,
जी
one question.
जी
Typically, this data is prepared, sorry, this dashboard is prepared basis the serial number,
okay.
right? Now, there are, let's say, 100 sales guys, and I'm talking from a sales perspective of when the appraisal discussion starts. So, I will remember my name, example, okay? So, how do we ensure if I track first three letters and there is a, some kind of a,
Yes, we will provide you so many tricks. We have to learn almost 10 plus dashboard here. So we have several method, several ideology here, so we can implement one by one. Here is major concept is you can put their roll number, yeah, roll number based on the data, something like that. So second thing, now the big question is, you can see there is a developer tab here, बट नॉर्मली आप देखेंगे कि ये डेवलपर टैब आपके में नहीं होगा. कैन यू जस्ट सी योर एक्सेल स्क्रीन और एक्सेल विंडो, उसमें डेवलपर टैब नहीं होगा. एक बार क्रॉस चेक कर ले प्लीज क्विकली. Developer tab is there? No. So this is actually a hidden feature. So what I'll tell you how we can retrieve this. So see, this is the position where you will get developer tab. So this is very simple process. Just you have to right click on any tab. There is an option called customize the ribbon. So we have to click on this customize the ribbon. You will get this box and there is a developer tab is there. So you have to just click developer and click OK. So you will get developer tab here, because we need developer tab. Basically this is the tab. By using this, normally developer or VBA developer who is very much good in coding, Visual Basic, so they are using this coding kind of thing from the with the help of developer tab. But we will take care of this dashboard and we will use some very good effect here. We will take very good option from here and we can get more dynamic dashboard. So now first thing is you have to just place developer tab here. In this developer tab, you have to go for insert. So we have form control here. So with this form control, we can control whole the dashboard. So how? See, once again, I am clicking on developer tab. Go to insert. Under insert, there is a spin button here. There is a spin button which is in form control. Spin button. Just click here, and this is just a shape. So you have to create a shape, but this shape should be presentable. So I am just dragging it down and I am placing it with very good position, and you can change the width also. So now my question is, this is very much comfortable if you go for 1, 2, 3 or 4. Now my question is, I want to control this from this button. If you are clicking here, so there is a no effect because this is just a button. My question is how we can control this with this button. So this is very good option here. So but this is very simple. You have to be very much aware with your data. How many data you have? 10, 12, 30, 30,000 or anything, any number. So we have 12 data here. So why this is important? Because you have to putting something here. So just right click. There is an option called form control. There is an option called form control. In form control, we have three important thing here. Minimum value should be always 1. Minimum value should be always 1. Maximum value, this is already 30,000, but we need only 12. How much data you have, which is maximum value? So we have only 12 data. If you have 20,000 data, you have to put 20,000. And the cell link, third point is cell link. You have to just click on 4. This is cell link because we are controlling everything from here. So this is the cell link. So we have put only 3 things. Minimum means 1. Maximum means how many data you have. We have only 12 data. And then cell link means this. Now you can see the magic. If you are presenting this dashboard in front of boss or any senior member or even with your teammates, this is very much presentable now. How? If you click, you can see the 9th data. If you click here, this is 10th data. If you click down, so 9 data, 8 data, 7. So we can now, with the help of this button, you don't have to put here number 5th or 4th or 7th. You can control everything from here now. Okay. Now what I want, after this, you have to again move to developer, insert, and besides spin button, there is another button which is called list box. Same way, you have to just create a list box here. Just set the size as per your available area. So this is the list box. Here you have to just right click. Same way, you have to go for form control. Here we have only 2 options. One is input range, another is cell link. Cell link, you are aware with this. So what is input range? In input range, you have to move for the data, and here you have to select your complete name and just click OK. Now you can see we have the name of the list here. So what is the importance of this control? If you put Prerna, you will get the data of Prerna. If you put Elena, you will get the data of Elena. If you put Brajesh, you can retrieve the data of Brajesh. So how much this is dynamic, so you can understand how this is very much important if you are presenting something. If you are doing if you have client wise data, or if you have city wise data, or if you have product wise data, see how this is very much important. This is the most important part of the dashboard. Suppose if you have city wise data or country wise data, and you want their performance country wise. So in this data, see, if you go for China, so you can see the growth ups and down of China, America, Russia, Ukraine, India, something like that. So this is, you can play with the data only. So no matter what we have database, so we can go with the city wise, country wise, product wise, whatever you want. So I am putting here again name. You can see everything is changed now. If you correct your data, so I am putting new name here. So you will get the dynamically you will see your data is changed, your list is changed now. So we have three control here on this dashboard. First control is this. This is the cell. This is the most important cell, because if you click here 1, you will get the data according to the row number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kind of thing. If you want to use this button, you can click here, you can see the magic. And the third, which is very much important, directly you want the result of Kamal or Nancy or Elena or Manoj, yes, you can get the data. So this is the most important part of dashboard. So I guess now you are much comfortable with this. ये डैशबोर्ड कैसे बनेगा, आप होपफुली बन जाना चाहिए अब, कंफर्टेबली बन जाना चाहिए अब। ये थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा, इसमें लॉजिक भी है, ट्रिक्स भी है, सब कुछ है, वी लुकअप भी यूज हो गया, इंडेक्स भी यूज हो गया, तो ऑब्वियसली उतना आसान नहीं होगा। बट ऐसा कुछ नहीं, अगर मैं ये बटन 2 छोड़ दूं तो सारा चीज़ तो पड़ा हुआ है, चार्ट पड़ा हुआ है, इंडेक्स पड़ा हुआ है, वी लुकअप कॉलम या वी लुकअप मैच पड़ा हुआ है, यहाँ हमने सेल रेफरेंस सिंपल है, ये आपने कॉन्केटनेट किया पड़ा हुआ है। सो एवरीथिंग इज एक्चुअली प्लेस्ड, बस आपको एक जगह पे उसको कंसोलिडेट कर दिया। सो दिस इज डैशबोर्ड, फर्स्ट डैशबोर्ड। यहाँ तक समझ में आया सबको? इम्प्लीमेंट करने में काफ़ी टाइम लगेगा आपको, लेकिन एक बार आप इम्प्लीमेंट कर देंगे। सो दिस इज़ वेरी 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 गुड डैशबोर्ड। लोग डैशबोर्ड में सिर्फ पाइवट टेबल डैशबोर्ड की बात करते हैं, यहाँ पे हम आपको ऐसा ऐसा डैशबोर्ड दिखाएंगे, बस हाँ मेहनत थोड़ी करनी पड़ेगी और आप देखेंगे कि हम अपने डेटा को कितना प्रेजेंटेबल बना सकते हैं। सो इज इट ओके नाउ? इतना क्लियर है? अनुज सर बताएं।
Yes, sir.
ओके, ठीक है। नितिन सर, क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं आपसे?
No, no, of course it is brilliant. It's a matter of practice.
Exactly, practice is important. Practice is
Yeah.
important, whether you are working on just chart or maybe dashboard or pivot table. Practice is important.
Right.
If you just do your 30 to 40% effort, even that you can create, because this is not a rocket science. This is very easy thing, but you should apply one by one. So I have started with just one single heading, and now this is become a dashboard.
Yeah.
Yes, what we can do is this area is not looks very good. So what we can do, we can put here average. So we can use average their performance, or you can say this is the annual average performance. So just this is the annual average performance. Now you can put round function here or integer, so we can round this value. So we don't want any decimal value, that is why we are putting here round function. So what we can do is in this area, go for developer tab, go for insert. There is a button, you are very much aware with spin button. Same button we are putting here. So for look, you can say for better look, we can put here a button, same button, and I want the same control button here. So same way, right click, there is a form control, we have minimum is 1, maximum is 12, and cell link is this, the same. So in this case, we can control from here, or we can control from here, or we can control from here, or we can control from here. So this is the dynamic dashboard, completely dynamic dashboard.
Doctor,
Ji.
now you said that the maximum is 12. If suppose we don't change maximum and let by default let it be 30,000 or 50,000, will this affect this presentation?
One thing, if you have a database of 50,000, if you are putting here a control, so you have to just set the limit of 20,000, set the limit of 50,000. So you have to just give the control. Suppose if I put 10,000 here, so what you will get after 12 data, if you, because you have don't have data, so after 12 number, see, you will get dashboard like this: reference error, reference heading error, no data fetching here. So that is why we have control here. Control is you don't have to put number more than the data. In this case, what we will get, see, if I am going ahead 10th, 11th, 12th, you can't get data beyond 12, so you don't get any reference error or kind of thing. So we have to just understand the meaning of this limitations. This is based on your data. Simple.
And what about if the minimum value is 0? What will happen? Just to see the difference.
What?
If your minimum value instead of 1, we just make it 0, what will happen? Just to know the difference.
Okay. If you put 1, so you will get the first data. If you get just put 0, so see, in 0 or minus there is a no data here, so the same error comes. So you have to start with 1. 1 represent here the first data, Rajesh. 2 Elena, second Rajesh, something like that. So this is the concept of form control. So minimum means you can start. Suppose if you have 10 data and you want here from 5th to 12. So now you can see, if you go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that is okay. If you go down, so below 5 you can't go. This is the problem. That is why you have to put minimum value should be fixed, that is 1. Maximum value should be fixed, that is up to depend upon your data, and the cell length is fixed. So everything is fixed now. So this way we can present our data, and this is very good dashboard actually. Now we have some area here, this area. So you can even increase your width size. So you can increase your width area, like you have to occupy your whole remaining area of the Excel, so you can get better visibility. Always use outer border. Now your first dashboard is ready. So we have 5 minutes break, and then we'll start the second dashboard.